Good morning. Bonjour. Buenas noches. Welcome to Life's Questions and Lessons. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited and grateful that you are here with me today. This podcast is unedited because life is unedited. As always, we'll get started with a question and whatever activity you engage in to explore your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, please feel free to do. So today's first question is, do I need to do this on another day? Do I need to do this on another day? So I am back full swing into weightlifting. And as I was exploring this question and how this question came up for me, in the full swing of weightlifting and in the, I don't want to say culture. Yeah, maybe culture is the right word. In the culture of weightlifting, it's a very, you just do it. And I love that saying, but I don't mean it in the way that I use it in like spiritual and like, go with the flow and don't force yourself. Weightlifting culture is like, you just do it no matter what, you no pain, no gain, all these types of things. And I might do another podcast episode kind of talking about understanding who you are within a certain type of culture or within a certain type of belief system. I am a weightlifter. I have embraced that lifestyle, and one of the me's is like, I don't want to be a weightlifter because it takes a lot, but that is an identity that I hold, right? But I am someone who operates in flow. I don't force myself to do anything. So recently, I believe it was on a Monday, I was getting up to work out. I work out first thing in the morning. So I basically wake up, wash my face, brush my teeth, do the things, get dressed and work out. And I started my workout and it wasn't happening. And it might be because I'm very in tune with my body and I've been doing this work, that we're both, doing together on the podcast and understanding myself and understanding and having that level of self-awareness that I knew it wasn't me being lazy. It wasn't me being like, oh, I need to just, hush and make it work. My body was just it just wasn't working. And in the past, I would have really, really been down on myself. But this day I was like, you know what? You need to do this on another day. This is not the day. That's fine. And I told myself, you're not going to, throw away everything that you worked so hard for because you need to do this on another day. You're committed to this. You've made it very clear that you're committed to this identity and to this lifestyle. Your body is telling you this is not the day, so you need to do this on another day. So I really wanted to bring this question to the podcast because maybe you're not a weightlifter, maybe you're not into, exercising and any of those things. That's not really the point. I think there's probably a time, and take a second now to think about a time where you might have been doing something and it just wasn't right. It just didn't feel right. And maybe you did force yourself to do it. Maybe you did not speak up for yourself. Maybe this is happening to you right now. Maybe it happened yesterday, but maybe it's something that was in your recent past or in your recent present that it wasn't quite right. And you gave yourself a really hard time for not being able to do whatever it was. I really challenge you to think about that in a different way. When we know who we are, you're listening to this podcast, you are already on this self-reflection journey, right? You are already increasing your self-awareness. You are already learning how to trust yourself even more, every day, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, trusting the things that you feel. So if your body or your spirit is telling you, not today, maybe the next question to ask yourself, if you are really, rough on yourself when you can't do something, is why do I feel like I need to do this today? Why can't I allow myself to do this on another day? What is stopping you? What is in the way? And as you kind of explore those questions and think about that, take those insights and curiosity, as always, not judgment, and really see where this takes you. For me, it was all about shifting my perspective, which in all honesty, every single lesson that I've learned, right, and the insights and the questions that really lead to, that's really where they're leading to, is shifting my perspective. But it really allowed me to understand, in any situation, I have control. I don't have to throw away everything just because I can't do something, just because I decided not to do something on a particular day. If I'm committed to something and it's just not working in that particular time frame, let's do it another day and let that be okay. Maybe that has something to do with giving yourself a little grace if that's something that is a little bit more challenging for you to let go of. But I really, really hope that you can explore these questions and trust what comes up for you and not try to shy it away, not try to sweep it under the rug. So those are the questions I had on my heart today. Please rate or review this podcast wherever you are listening to my words. And if this episode was helpful for you, please share it. We are here on this planet to help each other. So if this was helpful for you, it is probably going to be helpful to someone else. So please, please share it. And as always, thank you so much again. Until next time, take care.